Hi everybody in the internet world, it's June, your tarot queen, your mouth of the south. I hope all is well. I'm getting a little rainbowish on my arm there. I saw a little rainbow, like it must be coming from my window. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing good. I know the news is really depressing these days, and I'm trying to stay positive. Sometimes it's hard. You know, we got Israel fighting, we're fighting. I'm trying to manifest peace. I'm not getting anywhere, but I'm trying. So that's all we can do is try, right? Hello, spirit that just went floating by. Might have been Harmony. Could have been my brother. Who knows? Might have been Bill. Or my mother-in-law, Sue. Got her covered up with the blanket or the quilt by Eleanor. We still haven't reached 2,500, but we're working on it. So let's go, guys. Let's get there. And if there's any suggestions that you may have or any ideas of things I can read on, please, by all means, let me know. Today is going to be the 12 horoscopes. We are going to go through all 12. I mix them up a little bit, so you never know when yours is going to be called. We are going to be using Heaven and Earth Tarot deck today. So this will be your week from Sunday, June 16th, till the next Sunday. So, which is June 22nd. Yeah, my friend Charles's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday, Charles, early. Anyway, I am going to shuffle, and for the first one on my list today is Cancers. For all you Cancers out there, let's see what the week has to hold for you. For all the Cancers out there, let's see what's going on for y'all. Number one is Cancer. I don't normally do it this way. Maybe. But let's see. I'm trying to just do one card unless I feel two. Maybe I should do two because I want to do the spread out thing and see if I feel anything. And I do. Kind of felt like there was going to be two for Cancers. Seeing that we're getting ready to go into a Cancer, right? Let's see what Cancers are going on. Two of Wands. You know, sometimes you just got to make a decision. You just got to jump. And you know what? Waiting for your ship or waiting for the right opportunities, sometimes you're going to be waiting a while. So why not take some action? Take a chance. Without risk, there is no gain, right? So take a chance and stop longing for it and go get it. So it's time for Cancers to, you know, put your emotions where your feet are and get moving. Yep. You'll never unload that ship if you don't see it coming to the harbor. So that's for our Cancers out there. And our number twos are Leos. So this one is for Leos. Let's see what we got going on for our Leos out there for the week of June 16th through the 22nd. Or June 15th. It might be June 15th, right? Sunday, 14th, Saturday. Yeah, 15th. I've been fibbing to people. Today is the 15th, so let's go. I just did that again. I guess it's 2-card day today. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Leos. I think there's some here. Talking to our Leos. Okay. Leos, you're dealing with a Scorpio. One that's holding a grudge and has been for a long time. You know, you guys are like very strong-willed as well. And you're very intuitive, as well as the Scorpio is very intuitive. Difference is y'all don't hold a grudge and they do. So you might want to listen to what they got to say, because you don't want the sting of a scorpion. Trust me, I'll come get you. But yeah, you're dealing with a Scorpio right now with a grudge. So I think if anybody can tame that beast, it can be you. But let's see. Be careful. Be careful with the Scorpios. And this might be an ex-Scorpion that you used to be friends with or had a relationship with. And they're not playing. They're very serious. And you need to pay attention to the Scorpio. You need to pay attention and try to listen and understand, because their bite is worse than their bark. So that's for our Leos out there for the week. So be careful with your Scorpio friends. And our next one is Aries, our little squirrel chasing Aries. Ooh, that's shiny. I like that. So let's see what's going on with Aries today. Let's see what's going on with our Aries buddies. All you Aries out there, and that is March 21st to April 19th. All the Aries. Right off the bat, right there. I think they both want to come, so I'm just going to take them both. All right. See what's going on with our Aries friends. Whew. Well, you're not seeing anything shiny right now. You're just kind of like going with the flow and just mellowing out. Let's see, you just feel like there's nothing left. You've done it all. Well, trust me, you haven't done it all. But, you know, nothing is tricking your trigger right now. And you're just not doing much. You're kind of tired maybe, or you're kind of like just over the whole situations the world is showing today. So, you know, you do reap what you sow. And if you're not sowing anything, you're not going to get anything. So just throwing that out there, Aries friends. If you're not doing anything, you know, nothing's coming. So you gotta put yourself out there, even if you don't feel like it. So, you know, keep trying, keep sowing them seeds, keep chasing them squirrels. You'll catch them. So that was our Aries today. Our next is Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with our Sagittarius, which is like me. So I really paid attention last week, so I'm going to pay attention this week too and see what happens. These are some stiff cards, y'all. See what's going on with our Sagittarius. All Sagittariuses. November 22nd to December 21st. You could be a cusp. There we go. Let's see. Reaping what we're sowing. This talks about, you know, planting your seeds and seeing what comes of them, and try to water them. Try to be consistent, which sometimes is hard for a Sag, but you know, try to be consistent, try to do the best you can, and watch it come in. You are the luckiest sign in the zodiac, so let's go, Sages. Let's plant our garden. Let's help our fellow neighbor. Let's be us. Let's be our philosophical selves and get out there and philosophize. And our next is Capricorn. That's my daughter. A lot of my friends are Capricorns and Cancers. Craziness, but true. See what's going on with Capricorns today? Someone's telling me to cut it, so I'm going to. You are not listening to your intuition. And Capricorns, you do have a good intuition. You're not listening to it. You're in denial. You don't want to believe what your intuition is telling you. And it's time for you to not be in denial, because your intuition is not going to lead you astray. And sometimes you second guess yourself, and that's a no. Don't second guess yourself. And sometimes we want to believe the best in people, and sometimes people are not the best. So listen to that intuition. If something says it isn't right, it probably isn't. So that was for our Capricorns for this week. You got to listen to your intuition. Some people don't mean you the best. Some people do. Majority do, I hope. But some people just don't. Some people are manipulative, narcissistic individuals, and you need to believe it. When they show you who they are, believe them. So that was for our Caps. Now to our Taurus friends, our Taurus buddies out there, our little bull-headed Taurus. You know, I used to have a friend that used to go, she was so cute. When she did that. She was like my little buffalo Taurus. She lived in Florida with me when I lived in Florida. All you Tauruses out there, this is for you. Let's see what the cards have to say to you today. Telling me to get the pin out of the way is what they're telling me. Put your pin down. Test is over. All the Tauruses out there. Wow. You're going to have some legal issues, or if you're about to sign some papers, make sure you read the fine print. And if you don't like it, you might want to have it revised, or wait till next week to sign it. Don't do it this week, or put it off as long as you can, because there's something hidden in there that's not the best for you. So make sure you're reading it. Make sure that you're signing what you're signing, and you're not signing away your firstborn or something. So pay attention to what you're signing and what you're doing, and make sure that you're on the up and up, or you can get in trouble, because that is the Justice card. It is a major arcana. There's a lot of glare on my phone today. Sorry about that, guys. But that was for our Taurus out there. Pay attention to what you're signing. Don't put your signature on something you're not ready to sign. And our next one is Libras, our Libra friends out there. This one is for you. Get that pin out of the way. Libras, universe, what do you want to tell Libras out there today? Libras, Libras, Libras. I believe y'all got two. Here's one. Turn plumb sideways. See if I feel anything else. Yes, I do right off the bat. There we go. This is for our Libras out there. They probably need a reading. I'm having trouble getting my cards back in order. All right. Oh, not feeling very comfortable where your money is concerned. If you're not paying attention, people take your money. If you're not doing the things that you need to do, you're not going to make any money. So it's time for you to put your hat on and get to work. That's Libras. And you are dealing with a Leo type of temperament person. And Leos can be very strong-willed and hard to pin down. So if you're working with a Leo and they're not pulling their fair share of the weight, there may be a reason. Maybe ask them what's going on. Is there something you could do to help? Or don't let them pull you down with the ship. So get out there, put your hat on, put your work hat on, Libras, and get to work. Now we are going to Aquariuses. So let's see what's up with our Aquarius friends. Fun times, fun times. And this is for our Aquariuses. Well, it says you don't have to take action where your money is concerned. Your money is coming in and it's coming in steadily. That's wonderful. I like that. You are very charming, so I'd say people pay you when they're supposed to. So that's pretty awesome. So you're not going to have to take much action where your money is concerned or your creativity, because you're full of it head to toe with that creativity. So, and you can, I think you could sell coffee in hell and make them stay up for the torture. So that's a good card for our Aquariuses. Yay. You don't have to take too much action on your money next week. And now we are on to our Scorpio friends out there. Good old Scorpios, our intuitive Scorpios with a bite. And again, hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel. You can get your name put into the bow for the hat. And as soon as we reach 2,500, we are going to pull one lucky person out there who's going to get that quilt. And it's nice and it's warm and it's beautiful. I wish that you all could feel it. Instead of a scratch and sniff, I wish it was a touch and feel. So, but it is soft and warm and hand done by Eleanor. Let's see. This is for Scorpios. It's not like you haven't lost passions before. It's like you're concentrating too hard on this when you should be concentrating on this. So, you know, you tend to hold on to a lot of things, and it's time for you to let them go and concentrate, put your mind and your energy into the things that you can change and not the things that you can't. So that's for our Scorpios out there. And it's listen to your intuition and realize there's some things and some people you can't change people. They have to want to. But there are some things that you can change and some things you can't change. Like the past, you can't change that. You can only change how you react to it. So that's for our Scorpios out there. I hope it helps. And I hope you pay attention to that this week. And now we are on to our Pisces, our go with the flow Pisces friends. Let's see what's coming up for them this week. Pisces. Let's see what's going on with our Pisces friends. For the week of June 15th, 16th. Oh, it's breathing in here somewhere. I want to say it's this one. Well, it's time for you to get out there with your friends and have some fun. You know, enjoy yourself. It's a good week to enjoy yourself. Get out there and play and enjoy yourself. Eat, drink, and be merry, as they say. Cheers. Have some sun-kissed. Or a beer. Or wine, or whatever it is you drink, or vodka, whiskey, whatever. Moonshine. Have some fun. Make sure you get a designated driver, though. So that was for our Pisces friends. And now we are on to our... Oh, I just saw it. Oh, Virgos. We're on to our Virgo friends out here. Our very good listening Virgos. See what's going on with you for the week. Universe, what do you got to tell me for our girlfriends out here? Whoa, you need a reading, Virgos. Woo. Let's see what comes back up in there. All right, Virgos. And if anybody would like a private consultation with me, email me at junewagner633@yahoo.com. That's junewagner633@yahoo.com for a private consultation. And please like and comment, y'all. Oh. You're dealing with an Aries type of person too, Virgo. And sometimes it's hard to pin those Aries down. It's hard to get them to understand your point of view. because sometimes they don't listen. They just close off. After you've said something for a while, they're like, there's a squirrel. What were you saying? You know, so they'll close themselves off. So choose your words interestingly or sparkly. Put a little sparkle in your voice when you're talking to them, and that'll get their attention for real. So when you're dealing with Aries, Virgo, you can't just be quiet. You got to speak up. And I do know a Virgo who is crossed over, and I believe that he's in here just now. And you know, you got to speak up, Mr. Virgo. Got to speak up, because sometimes I don't think they hear you. So you got to speak up. You don't always have to listen. And last but not least are Gemini. Let's see what's up for Geminis this week. They might get two, looks like. I guess Donald Trump needs to pay attention because he a Gemini. But I'm sure he wouldn't listen to my channel even if he saw it. Which is okay. I don't care. Or he'll probably arrest me. But anyway, it's for all you Geminis out there. Let's see what's going on with you, okay? Yeah, we got this one, but I saw one in here somewhere. Let's see, Geminis. Defeat. Sometimes you gotta pick the battles you know you can win, and I don't think you're picking your battles wisely. You're fighting just to be fighting, and that's not cool. And it looks like you're not going anywhere either. So it looks like you're going to keep trying even when you've lost the battle. You're still thinking you've got it. So try to know when to say when and stop, you know, because some battles are not worth fighting. They're really not. And sometimes they're not even yours and you're fighting them. So it's sometimes it's just best not to go there. But that was our horoscopes reading for the week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. It helps me so much, and it costs you nothing at all, except for maybe a little bit of time. And who doesn't have some time to waste, right? Me? I don't. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day and stay mystical.